There's an old saying in the military: logistics wins wars. This holds true for Hines VA and the VA as a whole. Logistics is essential for keeping the hospital and facilities operational by supplying everything from pencils to surgical equipment. Hines VA has a well-versed and experienced team dedicated to ensuring the facility is well stocked and mission ready. Key components of logistics include the warehouse, headed by Corey Bittner, Central Supply, led by Rhonda Townsend, and Chief of Non-Expendable Supply, Fees Dyro.
So my primary duties as a non-expendable equipment chief is to account for all the equipment that is non-expendable under Hines VA. And currently I oversee a little over $300 million equipment. Non-expendable equipment are the equipment that you cannot dispose of, that are accounted for. So for example, your cell phone, the equipment they use in the surgery room, laptops, most of the time you will see a barcode label on those equipment. So those are the devices that we use in tracking those items. So from when the equipment is purchased, when equipment comes into the facility, when the equipment is being received, when the equipment is being distributed to all the areas. Teamwork is something that has to be. The warehouse, inventory the equipment, they will notify the property managers, which is the PPM. The PPM will identify, they will figure out, if the equipment requires, like inspection and other stuff. And then they will initiate inspection. The inspection is going to be carried out on the equipment because you cannot have equipment, used on patient without inspection.
Hines VA monitors approximately 19,400 tagged items, along with around 14,000 tagged IT items. That's totaling over 33,000 items. In comparison, the next facility monitors only 11,000 items. Impressively, Hines VA maintains 100% compliance with inventory, and all those items come right through the warehouse.
Every item that comes through this facility comes through here. We receive and deliver everything that everybody here touches, uses, patient care, from the $2 million Da Vinci robots all the way down to, a Band-Aid, and anything and everything in between. Nothing happens here until we touch it first. So before any procedures go on, before any repairs go on, before any upgrades or improvements here, logistics is the one that handles it. Our purchasing staff makes the orders, we receive the orders, we assemble a lot of the stuff, we deliver a lot of the stuff. Our knowledge of what we handle, as well as what we're just purchasing for the facility, this facility doesn't run without logistics, but logistics doesn't run without the warehouse. Everybody here does training throughout the year, but my staff does anywhere from 3 to 4 different trainings every month. This is stuff involving their equipment, the chemicals we handle, the medical gas cylinders, and my team is one of the best teams in Vision 12. As far as teamwork goes, you don't get things like a lot of the awards that we've won over the years, and our QCR is usually right on top point. For FY25, we hit 100%. That doesn't come without them knowing their job. There's only 8 people handling this entire facility, and their level of error is marginally low, and most of the time anything that does come up as an error is quickly remedied. I am actually the only member of my staff that is not a veteran. I have the pleasure of serving with an entire staff of nothing but veterans. I've got 2 Marines, I've got 1 sailor, and I got a bunch of Army guys, so they work.
Once items are tagged, cataloged, and inspected, they need to be distributed to the proper locations. That's where Rhonda Townsend and her team come into play, with supplying the everyday use items to our frontline staff.
Logistics is the backbone of the facility. All of the different areas, as far as the clinics or surgery or any of those locations, you have to have supplies to get those jobs accomplished. In Central Supply, we have general medical supplies, Band-Aids, tape, those kinds of things. We do have a light number of equipment, but it's primarily supply. Where our areas are is that we have smaller items that we take to multiple locations. Each location has a different focus, a different specialty. So if we're in a GMC clinic, then it's necessary that they have all of the Band-Aids and different things they need for GMC. But we also service the emergency department, so they have to make sure that those items are stocked there as well. So they may be extremely different locations, but you have to have those specialty expendable supplies available. I have a few vets who work in this department, work in this office actually. The supplies that we provide, they actually have used it firsthand. One of my team is out and just had a hip replacement. And so he's in the room and he's using the ice pack that we provided to that clean room. He's using the blood pressure cuff that we provided to that area. So it has a direct impact on not just veterans that we don't know, but also veterans that we do know. So it's very impactful.
While the logistics team at Hines may not provide direct patient care for veterans, their work is crucial to ensuring that patient care can continue without interruption. Thank you to the logistics team for your continued hard work and dedication to our nation's heroes.